Alright, thank you for checking out the channel. It actually just came out that Russell Westbrook is requested to trade out of Houston. Let that sink in. He requested to trade out of Houston. This is kind of being like, he just moved there. The Rockets traded for him last year. He spent a season there with apparently good friend James Harden. And after 1 year, it's not working. I just want to leave. I mean, you're going to start to wonder, is Westbrook the problem? I mean, when he was in OKC, you try to surround him with players. Kevin Durant left. Okay, that he wanted to win. He saw he had a better chance to win Golden State, so he left. The season following was only him for a season. And then they go in to get Paul George and Carmelo Anthony. Melo left after the first year. And then when Paul George had a chance to play with Kawhi Leonard, he left. That forced Russell Westbrook to be in Houston. So what's the problem? Like, is there a problem with Russell Westbrook? Exciting player to watch, but does he just not get along with people? Is he like the angry child that you went to, the angry bully you went to high school with who just no one likes? Everyone thinks you're just a jackass and we want to get clear of you? Is that it? Or is the problem James Harden? I didn't think this video would go this way when I started. Is actually the problem James Harden? I don't want to blame Harden for anything too bad, but look at the track record. Harden's been the lone guy in Houston for a while now. He played with White left. You bring in Chris Paul, and then there's tension almost immediately, and Chris Paul leaves. They brought in Carmelo that same year they brought in Melo, and it didn't work, and Melo left. So you bring in apparently one of his good friends and another former MVP, Russell Westbrook. It's going to be, hey, this is it. This is the team to win. We're going to do it. Get two former MVPs on this team. We can't lose. We can't do anything. And then that stops working. And now Westbrook's going, you know what? They pissed off Westbrook so much that he said, screw this. I'm out of Houston. He's made it very clear that he wants out. So what happens now? How do you even trade for Westbrook knowing, it didn't work in Houston? Okay, that things happen. You have two probably big personalities in the room. Always, you're going to class. That's going to happen. But do you go, Westbrook doesn't really play? Is a narrative now around Westbrook, like he doesn't like playing with star players. Durant left. Took off. All well and good. Durant's now playing in Brooklyn, playing with Kyrie. You bring in Paul George and Melo. Carmelo's an all guy anyway. Carmelo is better as a bench player, I think, at this point in his career than as a starter. But there's an ego with Carmelo that he wants to be a starter. And he went. It didn't work out for him in Houston. We get it. He's in Portland. All that fun jazz. You bring in Paul George, who signed a max deal to stay there and left the first chance he got to play with Kawhi. So was it Westbrook's problem that no one wants to play with him? Or is he so demanding of his teammates that it just bugs people? Is he like Jimmy Butler? Jimmy Butler was looked at being a problem in Minnesota. He was an issue in Philadelphia, and he just took the Heat to the finals. Now, I know that wasn't single-handedly, but Jimmy Butler was the straw that stirs the drink in Miami this year. So, does someone look at what Jimmy Butler did, an outspoken star who doesn't like playing with other people, or doesn't like playing with people who take time off? And it's just, maybe a team takes it around him. Maybe, the Knicks have been rumored the past couple of days going in and getting Russell Westbrook. So as the Clippers are not a team. They're an all-in right now. They have to be an all-in. This could be their last chance to win. And the Knicks are always looking for free agents. They're the Knicks. It's kind of what they do. Or if you're a Westbrook fan, you go, you know what? It's not Russ's fault. Durant left him. He wanted to win. Okay, we get that. Paul George, we had Paul George for 2 years. We got beat up in the first round against Portland. He saw an opportunity to win with Kawhi. He took it. And we moved Westbrook. And we said, you know what, Westbrook, Russell, you want out of here. We get it. Everyone who we bring in leaves on you. We get it. We'll ship you off to Houston and all that fun jazz. It's not your fault. We get it. Or do you look at Harden and go, you know what, Harden? You know what? Every time we bring a player in here, we brought Dwight Howard in. That didn't work. We brought in shooters to surround you. That didn't work. We brought in arguably the best point guard in the league who is not tied down to a contract in Chris Paul. And that lasted a year. And you guys just didn't get along. You know, maybe it was Chris Paul. Maybe it was Harden. Maybe Chris Paul was the asshole. Maybe you were the a-hole. But it didn't work. So, you know what we're going to do for your Harden? We're going to bring in another former MVP, much like yourself, who you've played for before in Oklahoma City. And we're going to try that to work. And that lasts a season. And that doesn't work. So where's the issue in Houston? But let me know in the comments down below. If you're passing by this video, make sure to hit like and subscribe. And I hope you all have a great day. And I'm sure I'll be talking to you guys again soon. Thank you for checking out my channel, and goodbye.